Hello and welcome back to another episode of Dawi Thunder. I am the Heir of Carthage, and I hope you're ready for an overdramatic narrative introduction. If you joined us last time, you'll know that we continued to blast zombies and undead with guns, and will continue to do so, only now there's a legendary chaos invasion underway, and poor Kislev at the Cursed City doesn't even have their Game 3 assets to help protect them. There is no Tsarina Katerin. Now anyway, seriously, we got a pretty serious chaos situation going on up north. Should be a whole lot of fun. I'm gonna switch over. I'm not gonna be on camera tonight, unless you all just really want me there. I can take a second to set up the green screen, but I haven't set up the green screen. But yeah, dramatic introduction is back. Yeah, hey, I'm just taking CA's idea and implementing it. Anyway, welcome to Dawi Thunder. We are going to continue Operation Dawi Thunder.
Let us begin.
And you know, so far so good. But this is definitely a lot of chaos stacks. Wait, this guy's name is Dimahar Dawi Breaker. Ooh, I don't think so. We're about to find out who the real Dawi Breaker is. And it's not gonna be him. Like, I'm pretty strongly confident that it ain't him. So we'll see what we can do. How are you all doing tonight? I'm assuming folks can hear me because I saw a comment about my ridiculous dramatic narrative. Yeah, it's good to have you all here. Sorry I have been so light on content as well. I've just been extremely busy at my day job. Last week and this week, it's not gonna last like this. But it's just busy right now, and so it's made it difficult for me to record because some of my only time is in the evenings, and I've been trying to have some evening time with Mrs. Air and the boys, and you know, balance things out. So yeah. Anyway, but I will get caught up. I am actually going to be off work Thursday, Friday, and Monday. I'm excited about that, though I am going to spend part of that time out on Salty Acres. It's my property. I've got to go do a bunch of clearing out. I got a bunch of weed and thorns and other stuff that's got to be cleared out. So, plenty of work coming, but it's fun. I actually enjoy that work. I'm just tired of, like, sitting in my little office here for 10 hours a day and not getting outside. This time of year is difficult because there's so very little daylight. And in the summertime, I would keep my sanity up a lot better because, like, 1 or 2 nights a week, I would get the kayak out after work and, you know, take the boys with me and Mrs. Air, and we'd go, like, kayak on the lake, and I'd go fishing because there's a little lake, like, 10 minutes from us. And, can't do it in the wintertime because there's no daylight.
You know who I am.
So it's been very frustrating, to say the least. Very frustrating. We need some artillery in this army. That's the only thing we're really missing. I'd like to get a master engineer into that army as well, and more Iron Thunders. I don't have the cash. We'll let that go for now. I'll start recruiting Mincha the Vampire Slayer. Question is, are we going to be able to hold off chaos with these armies? And I don't like the army composition a lot for holding back chaos with all that armored stuff. Daniel says Air has a bunch of weed. No, I said weeds. So, different reference. I'm not doing any farming. My land is ill-suited towards farming. The soil is, well, it's not really soil, it's mostly rocks. In fact, to actually dig anything out on my property, you have to have a pickaxe. It's pretty crazy. You'll hold tight just a second. I gotta get something set up here real quick. Hang tight just a second. All right, it felt weird not getting the camera out, so I went ahead and did it. Got the green screen out. Now I just gotta get my chair adjusted right for the camera being on. Alrighty, I think we're there. Assuming you all can hear me just fine still. Let's do some vampire slaying. John Captor's got some grudges to settle. Actually, we're not. We're just gonna auto-resolve because it's basically giving us a freebie. Warner, Nikki, Tuso, Ardek, thanks for being here. Ardek, your lyrics, by the way, are fantastic. I'm working on it. I've got a special Christmas video coming to you, especially because of Ardek. So, looking forward to that. Let's occupy this here. There we go. All right. Got everything resituated. So we are in control of Nuln. We have a famous gunnery school now. Hopefully we do. Anyway, thanks for those who joined tonight. Like I said, sorry I'm a little bit behind in general this week, but I'll be getting caught up. Got a lot of stuff I need to make. And I'm gonna start right now by making a whole bunch of holes. All of our enemies get hard to hit there. And let's head over here to Averheim. I don't have the money to repair the buildings right now, so let's just skip that. Vampires take over the entire empire. They pretty much did, Daniel. They pretty much did. They were completely out of control. We killed, I mean, at least a dozen, maybe 24 vampire stacks in the process of kind of breaking into Sylvania and taking it over. Once we beat them out of Sylvania, it slowed down considerably. But they haven't quit entirely yet. So they're still out there, but yeah, they did take over most of the empire, which I don't see very often. It seems like the vampires kind of got, like at least on the campaign map, it's almost like they kind of got nerfed into an oblivion. Because they would hardly ever break out for me, but now they break out a lot whenever I'm playing campaigns. Like they'll be out all over the place. I'm just gonna make peace with the factions around me temporarily because we've got a lot of chaos stuff going on, but obviously the grudges will all be settled, folks. This is just, you know, keeping our enemies unaware, blissfully unaware of the grudges that we are preparing to settle with them. They ask for peace, we make more powder. It's kind of how it's worked. Shug is getting attacked? Where's he at right now? Oh, this is the rogue army. I don't see this ending well for the rogue army. The auto-resolve thinks I'm going to lose a couple units, so let's fight it and see if we can save them. I don't know if we will be able to or not, but we'll try. We can certainly try. The Battle of Nashrax Lair. So Shug is up in that territory that used to belong to the Bloody Spears and the Bone Rattlers. So we've got to take it over. Army's a little bit thrashed from the last fight we had. These characters. Just gonna hold this unit back in case they have any large targets.
Cannon!
He should have.
Battle ready. I'm guild approved.
I'm guild approved. I like it. We've got a guild approved engineer, folks. What's that line of sight look here? You're gonna check the line of sight. All right, good. Get all the appropriate units into a defensive stance that need to be. I'm gonna start targeting probably infantry with the organ gun. I'm gonna target the doom wheel with the cannon. Are you all still commenting? Comments like randomly stop, and I refreshed it earlier, and there was more. If you all hear this, make a comment so I can make sure the comments are still working. If you're just being quiet, that's okay. Hair's not going to guilt you into talking all night. I just want to make sure. Daniel says, I imagine the Engineers Guild is a very influential organization in Dawi society. I would hope so. What's going on? Doesn't like you? I bet you don't like me. Thanks, Silarius. Thanks for being here tonight. Dominius. Green Block. One Rio Dream. Thanks, Jay. Nikki. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Appreciate you all. Let's get our Thane to intercept this Warlord. Basically want to go out here and try and make a melee blob so our units can get more shots in. Oh yeah, there we go. Iron Thunder is getting some nice work done.
Nothing can stop us. Understood. Yes. Vengeance.
Yeah, I thought my Thane was supposed to get their Lord here. That didn't quite work out the way I'd hoped. Let's buff our attack. Some physical resistance on those Iron Thunders.
Yes, laddie. Dwarf warriors.
Need some help out in that fight, probably.
Stuff.
I'm gonna start targeting these missiles out here. See if we can clean them up. The Warlord took off running. It's perfectly fine with me. And I've got quite a few gun units that are still firing away. Our Engineer got some good kills on that unit as well. There's another Warlord out here. I'm gonna go target him with the gyros. I wanna go save this Iron Thunder. I don't wanna lose that unit. It's down to 11 brave Dawi. So I wanna try and route that. Probably gonna lose that Iron Thunder because they won't route and they're down to so few Dawi there. I'll try and pull it out, but chances are we're gonna lose it. I'm firing away at that Lord. I don't know, I got it out of there. We'll see what happens. At this point, we're just shooting rats in the face and Forsaken. How did he heal? That's very irritating. One way or the other, though, we'll deal with him. He's all alone now. Rats don't like to fight alone. I think he had a healing. Yeah, he did. He had a healing potion. Because we had previously beat the ever-loving crap out of him. There we go. Silarius says, Kazakan, Kazakit, ha? That's right. Matt appeared from the silence. Thank you. Appreciate it. Jay, I think I said hi to you, but if not, I'm saying hi again. Can you have a damaged unit withdraw from the battle? You can. Depending on the type of battle, there usually is a withdraw option down on like your bar of commands. And you can choose to withdraw the unit, but it has to run to the edge of the map and get there alive, or else you'll lose it regardless. We did manage to hold on to that unit, just barely. I think I'm just going to snag the Oath Gold. We'll get a little more replenishment on this turn in. Mind Dispute, let's do the Mind Dispute. Still decent income considering how many armies we have, but we are about to have our work cut out for us with chaos nearby. We take these guys? Well, it's a siege battle, unfortunately. We've done a lot of damage to them. I think I'm just gonna go back into friendly territory and try and replenish a little bit quicker. I can't get into an encamped stance on this turn end, unfortunately, but getting decent replenishment out of Mount Gunbad, and we can go ahead and level up Shug Legend Beard here. Let's finish up this Quarler and Thunder upgrade. That's going to make a huge difference. We want to get our Iron Thunders leveled up a ridiculous amount. That will be the objective. Flash bomb there. Because a flash bomb is pretty handy.
Armed and ready.
Got our cannons on the way here for Dawi Troopa Wheeler. He's going to need more Iron Thunders. With Chaos coming in, like, we really just can't get enough Iron Thunders right now. And they aren't recruitable here, which is really frustrating. I had the right building for it here. They're up in this top tier one. You gotta have a tier 5. We are not near having that tier 5 building, so we might as well go ahead and... I do want to keep a couple of Mountaineers. Kind of thinking about dumping like this Dwarf Warrior, because let's be honest, like, how much good is that Dwarf Warrior really gonna do us? Maybe we do 2 dedicated anti-large units. We'll get 3 more Iron Thunderers, because they can act as mainline infantry, especially against Chaos. They get some armor piercing, and then their bullets will be great. So I think we'll go this route right here. A couple of cannons and the Mountaineers for anti-large duty, and then we have 6 Iron Thunders to kind of help hold up the middle and do a ton of damage, and then our other infantry can hold up everything else, and we have Slayers to help protect as well. I think we'll be in good shape. We need to get this fight with the vampires over with, because as you can see, there be trouble in Kislev, folks. There be trouble in Kislev, and they are going to be headed right towards Beckhofen, which does have a pretty good garrison, and it is stacked with Thunderers as well.
For the wisdom of Lair.
Gonna need some armies to head that way.
Wisdom of Lair.
I wonder if I could get the vampires to accept a peace treaty. It doesn't look like it. I don't want to fight the vampires anymore right now. Like, they're just not worth the effort. Vlad was begging for peace. He's almost dead, though, so there's really not much point in giving him any peace, because I think he's going to be dead in a turn or two. I mean, unless we just get exceptionally unlucky. Alright. Grombrindl's army has been refit. The problem is we could end up with some war. The Druki have just pushed out, and they're not terribly far from one of our settlements. I could really use Grombrindl up north. I wonder if we could fight the Druki off. Nope. Well, I started that war. Now I wish I hadn't, but it is what it is. Grudges gonna be grudges.
I am the White Dwarf.
I'm gonna have to go finish these Druki out. I really wish I didn't have to mess with it, but I'm gonna have to mess with it. Got Skaven on our doorstep down here too. I have a bunch of armies, but it's almost not enough.
What do you want?
How about you all come out here and get these guys so I don't have to do it?
Yes.
This army's gonna have to help protect us from the influx of chaos. It's not a particularly well-suited army for fighting chaos.
To war.
This other army over here is probably better for it. Let's try and get it all ready to go. So we did... Let's start running these upgrades. These units aren't there yet, but I want them to have max capability for fighting when the time comes. I have quite enough money to build the gate. Let's end our turn. Save up some cash from this one. Hope you have a Lightning Strike. I do not. Not on all of them. Not all of them are high enough level to even have Lightning Strike. With the Dwarves, I don't always go straight for Lightning Strike. I usually upgrade all of the stuff for the Quarrelers, Thunderers, Longbeards, and Dwarf Warriors, which is like basically the first 2 things in that red upgrade tree. And the reason I do that is because Dwarves are extremely ill-suited for combat in, like, what do you call it? I love how they had, like, basically no army, but of course my garrison at Grinzat just was worse. But yeah, dwarves are very ill-suited. They have very poor attack.
Welcome,
And so
friends of the Dawi.
you have to kind of work on them, or else you just melt to everybody all the time. And so that's what I usually focus on. Grombrindle can do it through the campaign because he's got those special events that happen that make him ridiculously strong. This army will be done in a turn, and we can go get this vampire scum off of us over here. But yeah, they're headed south. Headed south in large numbers. So we need to get...
It is time. Grudges will be settled.
We need to get this army back over here. They've got the Hammer torpedoes, which will be quite useful in helping rid us of Chaos Infantry. I really want Grombrindle up here, but I also don't want to let the Druki run amok on me. We're missing a unit here as well. Plenty of infantry. I don't really need slayers. Want in here probably the Skyhammer. Yeah, I mean probably the Skyhammer if I'm picking out of these. Go ahead and stack that in there because I get lots of extra ammo with this Master Engineer that we have. This is Warner, Master Handgunner. He is an extremely high level gun specialist here for us.
Forward.
Alright, so moving out there. I've got more troops moving towards front where I expect chaos. They should arrive at Beckhofen.
Ready. Aye, grudges will be settled.
Indeed, grudges will be settled.
For clan honor, as the High King commands.
I'll bounce through
Let
here,
us begin.
knock off these vampire rebels, and then head north. Got that army that we can head north with too. So we're gonna need several armies to go stand in the way of chaos, and it's still gonna be very difficult probably to beat them. My armies are not particularly well suited killing chaos. We could use Shug's help. He's missing a unit as well, but we could run him out this way and let our Slayer friends and other friends handle that war. So now I can probably get 4 armies, I think, over here.
Lord of Clan
Help bear down on chaos, including Dawi Trooper Dawi Trooper Wheeler here. Sorry, not Willie. Dawi Trooper Wheeler. He just seems better without the anvil. I'm gonna lay off the anvil for now. The Rune of Striking, that could be handy. Try and get some defenses built up in a few of these places. We're about to have a rebellion here, so we'll have to knock that out on our way through. The vampire rebellions are going to be a mess through here, like a huge mess. Butterskin says, any tips on playing as Gaul in Rome 1? Getting my butt kicked by everybody. Well, Gaul is pretty bad in Rome 1. Like, just pretty much bar none. Some of their only good units, they do have, like, the Hunter unit, I think it's called. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's some kind of cool, like, longbow unit they have that's a little bit stealthy. That's one of the cool units they have. I mean, Chosen Swordsmen are pretty decent if you can get them. Just takes a long time, but Gaul is really bad. Like, you need to get heavy cavalry, probably, to help you. Otherwise, your best bet is to just try and, like, bring as many numbers and, like, quickly outflank whoever it is you're fighting. And the outflanking them with cavalry would be the best, like quickly getting cavalry into the rear of them, because you can get chain routes going pretty quickly whenever you're playing as, or in Rome 1. I'm assuming you're talking about the remaster, but whether or not it's the remaster or not, like chain routes are pretty easy to get going and get contagious. But you gotta do it. Get in there and outflank them. Warner says, I'm an expert. Yes, you are, sir. Atera Gaming says, hi, I was wondering if you're going to do a Tyrion campaign sometime soon. Love the content. Keep it up. I haven't done a Tyrion. I'm not even sure if I got to finish my Alariel one. I know I finished a Teclis campaign, and we finished an Emmerich campaign. And I know we played some Alethanar. I don't know if we actually finished one, though. I can't remember. It's been a long time.
Talk then, but I make no oath for the...
These guys want a peace treaty. I'm gonna... Well, no, I'm not gonna take it because they're still at war with my friends. Hopefully they don't come make me pay for that decision, but I'm pretty sure we've got them right where we want them. Okay. Let's get out here. Challenge the Druki.
I go where I'm needed.
Go over here and get Shug. Moving down. Beckhoffen has some recruiting available. Kislev is about to fall. Might be able to pick off a few of those Chaos armies while their brothers are still busy at Kislev. This will hopefully give some chevrons to Dermentia's army here.
Onward. The throng agrees.
That'll get me 2 armies up at Waldenhof. This army is now ready.
If you say so, beardling. Warrior of Sigmar.
I'm gonna give him an attack order on those vampire rebels and see if he would be so kind as to take them out of existence for me.
To war.
I'll pop through here on the way up with John and see if we can get anything done. So I think we've made our moves. Requisition, more ammo is more better. Oldest Holdfast. I love that, that's a good name. Let's go with Scarred Veteran. You never can go wrong with more hit points.
Can I help you?
And melee defense and hit points are like kind of a go-to. You almost just can't go wrong with melee defense and hit points. Particularly interested in those locations as much as I am here. I need to be upgrading to the tier 3 defenses everywhere it's possible. Alright, let's go ahead and end this turn. Butterscon says, thanks, Air, you're the man. We'll make more barbarian cavalry and outflank. Yeah, barbarian cavalry is not very great. Like, it's not like really hard hitting, but if you're hitting someone in the rear with it, it'll be okay. And it's also pretty good at running down like javelin men and archers and slingers. So it's not going to be like real great, but it'll do the job. Dogs can be used to drop the morale of the enemy, especially if you can get them in from the flank. But they also are kind of uncontrollable, like they just run at a target and keep chasing it. Yeah, dogs are definitely a possibility if you can use them right from the flank, but they're also kind of a liability if they get used wrong. Looks like the vampire rebels got shellacked. Everybody wants a non-aggression pack because everybody's in the feel-good. Like, chaos is invading, so we all feel good about each other suddenly. So it's definitely the feel-goods right now. Some more income in here.
The dwarfs need me. Heading out.
Well, 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 Marathi. We meet again.
I am the White Dwarf.
Wonder if I can get Emmerich to suicide on her. Alright. I'll attempt it. Try and give him an order to go full suicide. Alright, they're headed for Beckhoffen, so let's get our 2 armies.
By the grudge bearer's will.
Moving underground is a bit risky because they can be intercepted individually. But it's also going to be my best way to move up there without taking any vampiric attrition. So I'm going to move my 2 armies together towards Beckhoffen. Azag might provide some fodder, and if we can come pick off 1 or 2 Chaos armies, whew, yeah, they're coming. They are stacked. They are stacked.
Armed and ready.
Let's get out of here with this army too. Head north.
My anger
Wish I had another
burns
unit to give
bright.
Shug. I guess I can just throw something in here. Like, something's better than nothing. You know, for large targets like those giants and stuff, Ulthar's Raiders would be pretty good. But at the same time, like, Slayers, you can kind of hardly go wrong in some ways with Slayers. The Slayers are also kind of squishy. Let's just go with Slayers because it'll be a little less micro. Throw something into his army.
For the wisdom of the
Alright, now
Lair.
this army can kind of continue its way.
As the High
Let's head to
King
Fort
commands.
Oberstyre. Alright. Well, we're trying to hold things together. There's a lot going on.
Grumbrindle.
Got a lot of Oath Gold. Let's get into our forge real quick. We can get Iron Warden tankards. Super handy. And we can get Old Guard tankards too. This will start giving healing to the units that I equip them on. Which in my opinion is very, very handy. Let's grab one more. Air, what if the empires of men were to unite against one true enemy, tech scalpers? I wish they would, Warner. I wish they would. We got plenty of tech scalpers all the time. So he's already got an Iron Warden's tankard here on Shug. Let's get one on, or let's put the Old Guard's tankard on him. So now he'll have double heals. And I think this is the characters with him, so let's get his characters kitted out a little bit. Bring scales isn't gonna hurt. Let's throw some. Let's go with Relic Sword, like the extra damage. Old Guard tankard. And I'm gonna save that Iron Warden's tankard for one of the other lords that's here. Silverhorn of Vengeance charged. Potion of Toughness is actually going to be pretty good. Yeah, let's go Potion of Toughness. So just get some whatever we got here on these guys. Guard tankard. Ruby Ring. Let's check out our other lord that's headed north here. It's Dementia.
Of the Lair.
He's got the Iron Warden's tankard, so let's give him the Old Guard's tankard. It's not the stuff that I really want on these guys, but it'll have to do. We're out of right tankards here, so I'll give him that, and then the ring that gives him a bit of a ward save. I don't have any character runes available at the moment. Full of stuff that like increases income. It's like just tons and tons of it. Physical resistance. It's not a bad thing to have. Charge bonus. I'll just throw some of these banners in here that I'm not using at the moment. Search rate. Tainted. Just trying to get some stuff kitted out here. Alright. Definitely like stuff that'll help with the Untainted, because we've got a lot of Vampire and Chaos corruption going on. I don't much like it. So drop the upkeep of any Slayer units there. Let's do that, the Slayer Ward. Okay, alright. So we got them kitted out with some stuff. We've got a couple armies headed north. We've got another one hidden behind. That's good news. Keep upgrading our settlements. I have a rebellion at the Moot. Perhaps this army's going to turn around and take care of that. Poor halflings. We had to free them from all the vampire predations, and still got more work to do. Of course, the Skavens show up while I'm busy with the Druki. To deal with them. It's Crooked Fang Fort. I can't afford to lose a whole lot of settlements.
Do not sully my presence any longer.
I don't know what you're after, Cetra, but whatever. Just leave me alone. Let's see here. All right. Marcus, hello. Thanks for being here. Butterscon says beer is always the best buff for any situation. Matt Warner is like, now you're talking. Heir of Empire, yeah, the Tech Scalper. Those Tech Scalpers suck. It's terrible right now. Alright, come on. Let's get through this turn. I'm ready to kick some faces. Sure, non-aggression pact. Everybody hates chaos. Let's all be friends. Really? Gonna attack the Moot. Oh, we won. Good. That one that gives growth and public order to help him. Good, now I can build some defenses there, and hopefully we won't lose it going forward. And then I also don't have to stay back here and deal with it. Though, to be fair, like, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to spare a 4th army. Come up here.
I'm going. Can I help you? I suppose so.
Time for a reckoning. The axe thirsts for war.
I'm gonna move up here.
Lord of Clan Morgan.
And then take Shug and attack.
By the ancestors.
Dimahar, Dawi Breaker here, and we'll try and break our first Chaos armies. We want to hit them in pieces here. We don't want to face them where their numbers can overwhelm us. And this is a good fight for us right here. Maybe try getting all those people to trade with you. Ooh, good idea. Yeah, I'll start looking to see if we have any trade packs we can take advantage of. I think I'm going to have to take that one army I have south into the Badlands and help keep the Skaven off my back while Grombrindle deals with the Druki, and then these 3 armies are going to have to keep Chaos off of us in the north. I think that's how we're going to have to dice this up here. There's some really nice terrain here for our guns. Reinforcements are going to come in from behind us. That's totally fine. Speaking of guns, we're going to line up the Iron Thunders right here in the open. Give them great line of sight looking down that hill. Some anti-large right behind them. Artillery behind that. All these units on a defensive stance so they don't take off running when we give them back orders.
Slayers!
I'm going to do this, actually. I'm going to keep 1 unit of Slayers in reserve. I might use my single entities to kind of try and blob the enemy and cause them excess damage. I've got my 2 gyros. They have a Hell Cannon, don't they? Yeah, they do. I'm going to need to deploy... I need to push forward just a little bit so my cannon can destroy the Hell Cannon from the outset. Their Hell Cannon's going to just start shooting at my guns. And it might get some good hits, unfortunately. We can also go assault the Hell Cannon with our gyros and other units here.
Yes, Lord. War of vengeance! Move now!
I almost kind of think I'm going to be better off, though, to shoot those Chaos Knights. Yeah, shoot my gyrocopters. Is that what they did? I don't know if they did or didn't.
Nothing can stop us.
Oh boy, we got a really good hit on the Hell Cannon with that initial artillery salvo. Nah, they're shooting at my infantry, which is what they should be doing. I think they're shooting at my infantry.
Move now.
I don't know what they're doing. They're wasting a bunch of time. I'm going to pause it real quick because my reinforcements just came on. Well, at least most of them did. Start running them up. Getting in a position to reinforce. And I've got extra artillery that can roll in. There we go. I think I've got all my units running that way. Yeah, we do. Alright, let's hit point.
Preparing bombing run.
I'm gonna start tearing into these Chaos Knights, actually. Alright, so all the reinforcements are on the way in. My organ guns. Ooh, well, that was a really nice hit on those Chaos Knights. I'll let them fire another salvo with the Chaos Knights. The Hell Cannon is toast.
Artillery ready.
Start focusing the giant. Oh yeah, those Chaos Knights got shredded up nice. Mulched into a fine paste. I'm gonna start hitting those Chosen now. Be looking for high value targets. Did really nice damage to another unit of Knights. Start picking at these Chaos Trolls. Iron Thunder's doing well. Okay, we got some Bugmans coming up. And some more Mountaineers on station. Thane over here. Let's pick the next unit of Chosen. Start picking at that giant. The Iron Thunders are definitely taking a toll. We'll give some help to our Iron Thunders. Taking out those Chaos Trolls. I'm gonna start targeting the Chaos Giants. Slow down those Chosen. Let's get my Slayers back. Position here. The Chosen unit, so let's outflank it. Trying to do some damage resistance. Let's use our Potion of Toughness. Giant is out of commission. Now we just got a lot of warriors and Chosen to deal with. Got their lord here. Let's buff up attack in that vicinity. Rear charge here. My Thane is getting a little bit roasted in that fight, but I think he's gonna make it. Alright, so this will be a good victory. I'm not sure I want to kill this Chaos Lord. I want him to just be very badly hurt. Because if we kill him, they're going to get a whole new unit. I'd almost rather their units run off, like, just badly hurt. So let's go ahead and end it. So we definitely have the armies capable of slaying Chaos here. Like, we had some really hard hitters there in the middle with the Iron Thunderers. They're a very nice unit to keep right in the middle because they have good AP weapon damage, AP missile damage, really high armor. Just a solid unit to keep in the middle. The cannon and the organ gun were definitely hitting good. And the reinforcements were nice. The bows have a lot better arc of fire. So they actually, it is kind of nice having the Bugmans combined with the guns because the Bugmans have a better arc of fire, and then the extra Mountaineers give us that extra anti-large oomph that we need there. I'm gonna start putting this stuff into the treasury. They have more armies right behind, and I expect they'll move this way.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
I think I'm gonna take both these armies right onto the other side of the bridge. Put one in an ambush, and I'll put the other right on the other side of the bridge here.
Getting out of here. Onward.
Not letting me move them for some reason. There we go. Here we go. Alright, so both armies are replenishing,
For the wisdom
and we have a
of the
bridge
Lair.
ambush set up, so we might be able to lure in some more chaos armies. Let's see here. Warner says, real question is, now air is in the in-game situation that gives you the dopamine hit. Mine is whatever I get focus fire of several handgun units on SEM and just watch the HP bar melt. Yeah, it's pretty satisfying. The guns are extremely good at melting those big monsters. Like they don't miss much. They have really good AP damage. You just watch the hit points disappear to your heart's content. And I enjoy it as well. Why I'm so excited for Kislev, the Streltsy. Oh man, they're a lot like the Iron Thunders, honestly. Streltsy are very comparable to Iron Thunders, except with less armor. And so I think that's one of the reasons why I'm so excited about Streltsy, is because they're just going to be so good.
Wisdom of the Lair. By the grudge bearer's will.
I'm going to drop by the Moot. I'll put a little extra public order there while that's building. I'm going to head south with this army so I can deal with the Skaven who are messing with me back by Crooked Fang Fort.
You know who I am.
I don't see Marathi up in front of us anymore. They know who you are, but let's go remind them, shall we? Yes, we shall. Damping here.
Our enemy shall
Ambush
tremble.
stance. Alright, so the war against chaos has commenced. War against chaos is underway. Let's check our ability to trade. Yep, here's an easy trade agreement.
To my throne.
Eric Kadrin would confederate with me. They just had Slayer spams, if I remember right. One of their settlements, yeah, is a gold mine, so Red Eye Mountain would be a very nice source of income. Probably going to take that confederation, but the trade agreement is also good, but then the gold mine is also good. Not much trade possible otherwise, because we just don't have open routes to the capital.
Red greetings.
I think I'm going to go ahead
No
and
doubt of a
join the
request, I'll
confederation
hear
with
it
these
now.
guys.
What are you?
Probably put me in the negative on money because they have too many units. No, it didn't.
My anger burns bright.
Was Ungram
Master engineer at your service.
available? There he is. There's Ungren. I don't need two armies for his faction. There's some nice units there, though, so I don't want to lose those units. He had taken Nashrax Lair. Now I'll see if these guys want a peace treaty. They do.
Speak no quickies.
Let's try and extract some money out of them as well. There we go.
What is what?
Alright, so that gets a war out of my backyard.
Onward. Aye, but the axe of Dargo demands blood.
I can't move this turn with Ungram. I am gonna respec Ungram because the AI did it for me and I don't want that. It'd be nice if they'd add in respecs in Game 3. I think it's a really cool deal. Like, if you confederate a lord, it should give you the one-time opportunity to, like, respect them where you don't have to take what the AI gave you. So, extremely daring death blow. Basically, if he goes below 20%, he turns into a monster. Or he just starts getting quite a bit stronger under 50%. I think this one would be more helpful. So it would apply for a longer period of time versus... Yeah, that one's good, but you get super low. Also gonna need to buff up his units. Let's do Axe Lord and Tactician. Crane Nemesis. I don't need all this stuff versus... That one could be good right here. Weapon strength when fighting against Warriors of Chaos and Norska. Then we got casualty replenishment rate for Ungram and Slayers units. Extra charge bonus for Slayers. Melee attack for Slayers and bonus versus large. Let's do both. And then here's another buff. So we'll max out Ungram against Chaos and Norska. We want the firepower. That one there. And then we'll probably want to start working towards... We'll be close to Lightning Strike with Ungram. Be very close. Regina, how's it going? Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate you being here. Okay. This untainted stuff. Income, why not? Because we can't put anything else there, and if we happen to be in the right place, we'll get some extra order. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Got a runesmith there too. I don't really have a whole lot of equipment to give this guy right now, nor do I have a lot of oath gold to forge anything, so he's just gonna have to hang tight. There we go. Seems like a risk to build anything down here because the Skaven are kind of out and about.
My axe thirsts for war.
Can't give them an attack order on Crooked Fang Fort because you can't see that the Skaven are there, even though I know they're there. That's frustrating. Alright. Ardex says, any suggestions for antivirus software? My MSIsoft's been screwing with Warhammer for a while now. Honestly, I just use the one in Windows. I've been alright, but I'll probably get virus tomorrow because I said that. So we'll see. But yeah, I mean, I've just been using the one in Windows and it's been totally fine for me. Let's do a Deadeye one here. Strength, stock, ballistics calibration. We've got that Master Engineer, that's good. I won't need it for Ungram's army, but we have these other armies that might be able to make use. Like this one could really use a Master Engineer.
Master of Runecraft.
Lord of Clan Morgan.
Let's go there for now. Don't really like these buildings. Don't need the building for the Bugmans there. The Slayer building is in the wrong place. That's not a great place for that. Or that. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of remanaging here. Under new management. Western Sylvania just keeps having rebellions, and it is so irritating.
Let us begin.
But I think we improved the defenses there. Curry says stay off dodgy sites. Yeah, I mean, that'll certainly help. Obviously, sometimes even staying off those sites isn't enough. Like, you can get hit by quite a lot. I'm gonna put this physical resistance on our Iron Thunders. That ought to be really nice, especially considering their armor. We're gonna get attacked by Marathi here. Let's blast her. Yeah, I definitely, like, I just use the one in Windows. I haven't had a lot of issues. Obviously, I don't go on any questionable websites. You can sometimes make mistakes. I mean, the Windows Defender has been fine for me, or whatever they call it. I don't remember. Microsoft changes it every 3 seconds. They like to fix stuff that isn't broken. Kind of like YouTube.
For the High King! Iron Breakers!
You know what? I'm gonna keep the Iron Breakers in reserve. Be my active reserve.
Dwarf warriors! Iron Breakers!
Something like this. Then I could put my grudge thrower back here. Gromby can get right out here to blob stuff up for the guns. Keep my extra ammunition close to these units.
Dwarf warriors!
We got our Skyhammer and other copter. Runesmith can work the right-hand flank. Alright, let's do this. Spiffy Pilgrim says, sorry, what units are those? You said Thunders? They are Iron Thunderers. I'm using the Dawi Thunder mod by Snek. And the Dawi Thunder mod adds a number of gunpowder units, one of which is the Iron Thunderers. That was a really nice hit on those Blackheart Corsairs. I'm gonna hit that Blackguard right over there. I don't like that Marathi's coming in from the flank. I really would prefer to shoot her in the face. I might go try and get her attention. I don't know what she just used, but it hurt her. She overcast a spell. Ooh, boy, she got shellacked. I got the Rune of Slowing on her. Try and shoot her up real quick. Oh yeah. Melting Marathi. Take that, you Druki scum. Go straight back to the Gulf of Misery from whence ye came. Let's bring our gyro bomber over here and start bombing up that blob. Let's run some Zufbar 42 pounders through here. Oh yeah! Oh, that was good. If you Druki like Slanesh, then I just gave you some sensations. That was good, boy. They're gonna feel that one in the morning. I don't have a lot of great units for dealing with these Druki crossbow units, though. All my guns are engaged as mainline infantry right now.
Slay the Oathbreakers! Vengeance! Lair's blessing on us!
I'm gonna fly over this blob real quick. Stupid shades are over here. Start mowing these guys down. Alright, they got reinforcements coming in. Doing my best to kind of pick at those crossbow cavalry, but I'm just going to start picking at infantry instead. Get rid of those Dark Riders. Fortunately for me, they're kind of spreading out their damage across me, which seems like an exercise in futility. Cinder shell there. Start passing out more ammunition. Zufbar 42 pounders kicking off there. Let's get rid of these shades. Tired of them. Run my Runesmith that way. Is that the Creeping Horror or whatever they call it? It's a cool looking spell. Alright, well, the Druki were beaten rather savagely, but like I said, being kind of Slaneshi cultists, they probably enjoyed it. When you work for Marathi, you get used to pain. It's just kind of the normal. Yeah, those Iron Thunderers are really fantastic units. They hold out a really long time in the middle, and they also cause a lot of damage to almost anything that comes at them. So I'm finding them to be a very nice mainline unit for Dawi, because the problem with Dawi is, like, when you do bring like gunpowder separate of the good infantry, the gunpowder has a hard time being in a good position to shoot, and then you just have to run them back or try and work for like a line of sight. So I feel like the Iron Thunders are great because they just shoot until the enemy arrives, then they fight them in melee rather effectively. Then I was able to use my other units here to good effect. And then of course that physical resistance is going to make them really tough, because I think they're already sitting at 120 armor, and then a 15% physical resistance is going to really make them a big mess to be dealt with. Got trouble with the Dragonhorn mines. Another stupid vampire rebellion. We just cannot get the vampire stink out of Sylvania fast enough. Am I excited for Chaos Dwarves? Probably not as excited as I would be just for more stuff for regular dwarves, but I mean, any faction, if CA adds them, I'm going to be happy to play them. Like, I'll take all the content that CA will give us. So if they will make it, I will take it. At this point, like, if it's in Warhammer, I want it. Like, if it was mentioned in the books, if it was a tabletop model, if it was any of those things, I want it. I want all of the things in Game 3. Literally all of it. That would be my desire.
No, never.
They haven't spotted my ambush yet. This is good. Got some grudges out of the books here, because greenskins must have died. So the grudge book is quite a bit lower now. I don't know what is going on down here. Like about 1,000 messages. It's a good thing I didn't spend any money there.
For the wisdom of the Lair.
Get those guys, please. What kind of army do I got at the Dragonhorn mines? Nothing special.
The council is disappointed.
I just don't have much down there to deal with them, unfortunately.
Time for a reckoning.
Castle Tempelhof is pretty well guarded.
Do not mistake me for a fool.
There ended up being a really good army of vampires, though. We might get into some trouble.
My anger burns bright.
To die in battle.
I bounced through up here to Red Eye Mountain. Don't have... Let's see, let's get some defenses put in. Out here we want defenses, and we'll probably want the standard infantry building. Definitely need access to guns here. We'll probably want the Slayer. Well, if I have this one, I don't need the guns as much, so let's do building for Slayers. There we go. Spend that money on Red Eye Mountain and improve it. I want to get active here.
For the wisdom of the Lair. To war.
Armed and ready.
Summon me if you dare.
This is annoying because I want to attack these guys and get my army as reinforcements, but I can't because they kind of block each other from moving. See, like, I can't move forward at all. Like, I'm as close to the Chaos Army as I can get, but I'm not technically... Okay, they are in reinforcement range. Never mind.
For Karazanko.
He's gonna fall back. He's
Setting
gonna
off
have multiple armies to
beyond your
reinforce.
comprehension.
Cease! Tempt me not!
Lord of Clan Morgrim. Master of runecraft.
I could get a whole nother army in here, though.
Rune Ricky.
Dawi Trooper Wheeler's got more Iron Thunders and cannons as well.
I hope.
I think I'm gonna
Can I help
bring...
you? Casting the runes.
Oh, he can't reach up there, though. Dang. Tired coming into battle. Let's just do this.
Yes.
Let's just pull this army back down
God,
here.
Stop mithering me. If you say so, Beardling.
That army wasn't on the other side of the bridge. Oh, it came forward because of the...
Forwards!
Move out of the way for a
I
second.
do. Rune Lord, it's as good as done. I'll cast the runes. Aye.
Okay, let's just do this.
Getting out of
I
here.
think this will lure their armies down here into this bridge ambush.
What do you want?
Can't be 100% certain, but I think it's gonna work. I think that will work. So I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna hope for the best. I really need this army down in the Badlands.
By the grudge bearer's will. Moving!
Just get down there as quick as you can move, please. Alright, so we're headed to the Badlands.
The dwarfs need me.
I've got Darkhold now.
Scrund! Grumbrindle!
Occupy Darkhold.
How can I help?
Actually, I shouldn't have occupied Darkhold, but... well, for now, if it rebels, I'll just let Emmerich have it. Because we don't really want these lands outside of the mountains down here. I just wanted to beat back the Druki and take away their foothold, essentially. We should be good at this point, because I think Emmerich will be able to keep them in check. Now that I've kind of gotten him ahead. This, more speed's not gonna hurt. For any dwarf. A whole lot of stuff left to choose in here, but some stuff that's worth it. Runesmith. Wrath and Ruin is a good one to have.
Onward.
What do you want?
And, okay.
The runes are ready.
I don't know if we need this Runesmith running around, do I? Guess we could use him for agent actions. Just see what happens.
I have the forge fires glowing. Come
We've
with
got
me.
another one here. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't need that many.
One rag.
Ready to do the guild's bidding. Onward!
A Master Engineer there. Bring that Master Engineer down here. I may want him in these armies because I need the replenish ammo capability. Oh my gosh, we got so much stuff. Turn end. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's end the turn.
Greetings, honorable.
What up, Emmerich?
ally.
Yes, we can have a military alliance. Come on, Chaos, come get some. Do a big bridge battle. Charge across the bridge at the Dawi. Make me a happy dwarf. Dang it, my allies were not able to beat those guys before they stole Dingo Crackers from me. Dringo Cracker. Whatever that place is. Dingo Crackers, that's what I'm gonna call it. Dingo crackers it is. Come on, do it, Chaos. Come on, come on. That's right, you greedy pieces of crap. Now you're gonna pay. For some reason, I only have 2 armies reinforcing when there should have been more. But I still feel pretty confident we can hold these guys up. Oh yeah, we should be able to hold them up. The map should be a bridge battle. If it's not, I'm gonna be really irritated. It is. So they have to come through a bridge, and I have a lot of guns. Like a whole lot of guns, and I even have artillery. Yeah, and we've got runesmiths and stuff with the Wrath and Ruin, so we should be able to cause these guys a tremendous amount of pain coming through the river crossings, assuming that the terrain isn't a total crapshoot, because sometimes it is. Sometimes just the way the map is designed, like you just can't make use of your guns in this terrain, so we'll see. We'll see. Dingo crackers is where it's at, that's right. Goldfish are being replaced with dingo crackers. Dingo crackers are the new snack food. Just get into it now, folks. Don't ask questions, just do it. Alright, let's see here.
Give me vengeance. Come together, lads.
Staying here. Oh, I don't know if my alert box was turned on. Holy crap. James right. I see you there. Yeah, I think my alert box was turned off. I just turned it on, but I don't know if it'll pick you up, so I'm sorry. James, thank you for the 50. He says, Merry Christmas. Well, thank you. That is extremely gracious. You're too kind. Merry Christmas to you, James. How long have you been watching the channel? Tell me when you got started, what kind of content you like. Tell me what brought you in. Thank you so much, man. That is insane. You are far too kind. Very, very much appreciate that. It is going to be a good Christmas. I got a bunch of things for the boys that they're really excited about. I was excited today. They got to go to a care home or nursing home, whatever you call them, and they got to hand out blankets and stuff. We donated a bunch of blankets and stuff to the people to give them some gifts in the nursing home, and the boys got to do that. So I was glad they got to kind of see, you know, like some of the more charitable side of Christmas, but I'm excited for them. They love Lego Minecraft. And I got them some pretty cool Lego Minecraft sets, and I know they're going to be super excited. But yeah, no, I'm excited for it. Happy to get some time off, spend some time with family. That hell cannon is an absolute nightmare. I'm going to back up because I don't want that. I just killed off like a third of the hit points in my... Now, there, look at that. That's 2/3 of the hit points in my Iron Thunder are gone from just 2 hits, and it's already got another shot cycling up. Hell cannons are an absolute nightmare. Look at that. Every hit dead on. And look how fast it's firing. How is it in range? Still hasn't missed. How is it in range and my cannons, like, I feel like my cannon should be well within range too. Oh my gosh! Come on! Wow. James says, oh man, years ago, he says, on your way, Warhammer stuff, really looking forward to the Warhammer 3. Yeah, I'm gonna be, like, I have not been making as many videos as I should recently, and I really feel bad about it, because I love it, I'm still dedicated to it, but I've just been way too busy with the day job. I am going to be getting you all plenty of videos. So yeah, when Warhammer 3 comes out, I'm definitely going to make sure I get kicked up into high gear and get you all the content that you deserve. So again, apologies that I haven't been able to do as much as I would like to recently, but yes, James, I will be covering it as thoroughly as I possibly can. Get rid of this. Okay, the hell cannon's toast. But wasting our time with it. Target that Chaos Sorcerer. Start massacring. Alright, my Thunderers are getting some good shots down into here. Okay, let's get our Thane out here. I'm gonna try and break this cavalry charge here, actually. Okay, I forgot I have reinforcements too. We need to get the reinforcements over here. We're gonna have many, many enemies. Throw some extra infantry in there. I do not have the abilities that I thought I did here. I thought I had, oh my gosh, my artillery got an attack order with guard mode on and walked forward anyway right into enemy hands. So I just lost my organ guns. How absolutely and utterly annoying.
Move now! The clans unite! Yes, Lord!
And my Thane ended up getting dragged way out here into that fight, way farther. And I feel like he should have gone. He must have followed that cavalry whenever he attacked it. Let's get our Hierocopters over the top of that and drop some bombs. Yeah, we are in. This is actually not real good right now, folks. I have made some pretty critical mistakes.
We demand blood! Slay the Oathbreakers!
Fortunately, my Iron Thunderers are getting some really good action in over here. Let's start handing them more ammo. Sending reinforcements that way. I've got Bugmans on the way. I don't want to lose Shug. He is now completely trapped in that fight. Make sure we get our bombs off properly here. Where's my other gyro? This artillery piece, I've given it multiple retreat orders and it just didn't listen. Just kept going right back into the fight. Really trying hard to get itself killed. Appreciate their cooperation in that regard. I do have Wrath and Ruin. Need some reinforcements here. Let's send a couple reinforcements that way. Okay. Reinforcements coming in. Trying to get Shug out of that fight, but there's some spawn in his way, and I just don't know if we can get out of it. Honestly, think I'm just gonna charge into melee at the moment. I can't get, like, these guys still have some shots over here at the units in the back. I might be able to mow down that Chaos Lord too. And I've now got some Rangers. There we go. I'm gonna put these Iron Thunders back just a little bit. And I should have another ammo recharge coming up. Right, I got a Norgrimling's Iron Breaker headed in here, and I'm gonna let them just unload their satchel charges into that fight. That hit play. So chosen with great weapons. Actually, I'm gonna target Chaos Sorcerer. We can focus out the Chaos leadership. That would be big help. Alright, Shug is back to safety. Buff some of these units here. I accidentally pulled my Iron Thunders up out of that fight. That's okay. We got the Chaos Sorcerer, at least one of them. I'm gonna start targeting the Sorcerer Lord of Fire now. Alright, let's let him have it. My fellow Dawi. Give him the business. Shug, get back in there. I think I just heard one of them say all magic users are Wazegs. I love it. Okay, now they're getting beaten back good and hard. But remember, I think they had 3, maybe 4 armies.
Thunderers! The clans unite! Move to attack! Let me get my tools!
Gotta keep the ammo coming here.
Thunderers! For the ancestor gods!
This is why Master Engineers are so important. It can extend the ammunition of your army, and ammunition in Dawi armies is life.
It is an order! Fight! Gyrocopter! Move now!
I wish we had more ammo.
With haste!
These units back up out of here. Alright, so
Yes, then!
still a lot of bad guys down here. Let's
Scarf!
some chosen.
Thunderers!
Reposition my Iron Thunders a little.
Unstoppers!
Rune magic, fortunately, is basically unlimited. It's just very slow.
Vengeance!
Cannons could go ahead and pick some more targets. Hopefully they don't walk out there.
Thunderers! Lair's will! Alright!
Let's keep the support coming from the runesmiths. Use the Tormentor sword there.
Let the vengeance begin!
Let's charge back in for round 2 of melee.
Drain them! Kill them!
Get that Slayer unit out of there for now.
Attack! Thunderers! Go! The Dawi are ready!
Can't get my Bugmans to fire as much as I want to. I might move them over here.
Move now!
See if they can get a better line of sight. They're struggling for line of sight right now.
I don't give a shit! Kill all chaos storm! Aye, lad, I'll do
Get some more ammo back into these Iron Thunders. They are getting kills slowly.
Cannon!
Much more chaos is coming. They probably have more organ guns. This is my other gyrocopters over there.
The clans unite! Move
Back,
now!
defeated those guys. Got more reinforcements ready. We are holding.
Cannon! Thunderers! For Grimnir!
Start shooting some of these Chaos Knights. Yeah, I see more bolts flying now from my Bugmans. I'm gonna let that continue. This is a huge blob fight over here.
Rims of power! No fapping about!
Got some Wrath and Ruin on the way here.
Such unholy mischief!
And another Wrath and Ruin on the way.
Blessing on us!
Alright, well we cut down Chaos in pretty massive numbers here. We're starting the chain route. Hopefully we get a complete chain route. It's possible they brought in a Hell Cannon still as reinforcements. That happens a lot of times when you're fighting Chaos. Chain route is getting pretty contagious over here.
Grimlord! Unbending!
Though it's not complete yet. Some more ammo on that Iron Thunderer. Yeah, you can extend your kills and damage to a pretty insane extent. Another Tormentor Sword there. They lose a lot of attack. Cannon had been firing at some cavalry, which I believe is dead. Some Marauders running in now. Bugman's Rangers have been firing away. They're starting to get probably a decent number of kills here, yeah. Remember that Chaos is heavily armored, and so Bugman's not the best against all that armor, but, you know, it gets the job done. See that healing came into play there? Shug took a ton of damage early. I think we've still got some bombs on these gyros. Bring them that way. I think this melee, yeah, the melee is about to completely be over. The Iron Thunderers were firing throughout a lot of the battle. I've got my gyrocopters. We need to keep leveling up that Master Engineer so we can get even more of the restock uses. The more of those we get, the better. Yeah, here comes some reinforcements, unfortunately. So Chaos is still bringing on reinforcements.
Cannon! Yes! The mountain and home!
I'm gonna save some ammo on my Bugmans. Because they're still bringing on units. Like, we're gonna see their numbers keep increasing here. See what else James said. But yeah, James, thanks for all the years of watching. Definitely appreciate it. He says, looking forward to the Warhammer 3. Yeah, I'm going to start off with the Kislev campaign. I mean, just as soon as I'm able to bring it. I'm assuming CA will give me early access. They have been doing that. And, you know, hopefully they'll continue to. I would love to have that early access so I can, you know, bring it to you all and then selfishly get to enjoy it as well. But I'll make sure and give you all good coverage. Wow. My grudge deleters, this is a hammer infantry, they're actually doing very well. So I don't have any more ammo to give, so I gotta sit on my ammo for stuff like this. See, we got a Chaos Giant coming in, Chaos Warriors. I'm surprised that they haven't chain routed still, because they're facing overwhelming numbers still. Like, they're outnumbered over 2 to 1. And I've still got this Mountaineer unit that has a lot of ammunition for shooting at these Giants. And then my Engineer can shoot at the Giants as well. And I'm just going to use my Runesmiths over here to try and soak up damage. What we got? Yeah, Chaos Marauders coming in. Just give up, Chaos. There's really not much point in trying. Alright, I'm gonna start targeting that giant. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Bugmans. Use the Tormentor Sword on him, so he'll have to stand still. Got the crap knocked out of us on the couple of shots from that giant. Giants are really good at dealing a lot of damage. But that giant is also very good at absorbing a lot of damage. So he's dead. Look at this, the power bar swinging back because they just keep getting more and more reinforcements, and unfortunately now they have a hell cannon. I'm going to take my 2 gyros with brimstone guns and move back here towards the hell cannon. And when the infantry around it clears out, I'll attack it in melee. Trying to get rid of this other giant. want to make sure my runesmiths don't get killed.
Put that axe in their face. That'll do.
Alright, the other giant's down. Using some Wrath and Ruin there. As units get damaged, I'd like to pull them back. I have fresh reinforcements. Chaos Knights trying to pull through me here. These hammerers, I'll go ahead and pull them back. Anything with the long beards, just start pulling them back. Let other units come in and reinforce. We got some Chaos Trolls. Start trying to target these Chaos Trolls. Some Knights. We got another giant coming in too. Holy cow. It's no wonder the power bar swung so much. Look at this. Stupid hell cannons, like, shot me on the way in here. Because they never missed anything. They even downed one of my gyros. These hell cannons are going to be an issue because I don't have anything fast moving. Got a chain route going here. That's good news. But it's not going to get rid of the hell cannon. But, I mean, we did stop them. Like, we held our ground at the bridge and we stopped them, which, considering we didn't have, any, like, magic or anything. Well, I mean, we have rune magic, but I think you all know what I mean. Considering we don't have, like, actual magic, like, real, legit winds of magic, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. Bring some units over here to deal with these hell cannons. In the meantime, I'm just going to kind of cycle cheese them with my helicopters. The micro in this game just reminds me of how old I am. Yeah, Nick, I'm terrible at it. That's why I have to slow it down sometimes. Look at them, still firing while I'm, like, attacking them. Like, they're getting diced up by a bunch of rotor blades. And they're still firing at me. Unfreaking believable. Cycle charging these stupid Chaos Dawi crews. I just needed more ammo, like way more ammo. Yeah, look at that. My infantry's on the way, so now they're gonna start taking shots at them. Despite being run over by helicopters. Gyrocopters are just not good in melee, even against these Chaos Dawi crews. Alright, just gotta keep cycle charging these guys to death. Hopefully Chaos doesn't lead any more attacks on this turn end. If they do, it could get rather problematic for me. But having done what we did here, we've probably beaten back the brunt of this initial wave of chaos. This isn't the Archaon invasion. This is just the initial chaos invasion. Look at that, they're gonna get a whole bunch more kills. The AI is such a bunch of fat cheaters. Come on! Still getting to shoot. Look at their cannon, there's no way they're shooting. Alright, we finally knocked their crews off the gun. They're done shooting. Get off of there and let my guys shotgun these guys. Hit him with the Grudge Raker. Yeah! There we go. Blasted him with the Grudge Raker, that's perfect. Alright, is the battle over or what? Because there's nothing left. CA, please. They've got one unit left. Where? Not that one. That one's shattered. Where's their single? Where's their unit? What is it? None of my units are in melee. I don't see a marker anywhere. Am I missing something? Is that it over here? Yeah, they got another stupid hell cannon. Ah. They get this crap from. They got a whole nother hell cannon that came onto the battlefield back here, so no doubt he'll get a couple of shots in with this cannon.
Nothing can stop us. Ready to strike.
And shoot these guys. Run them over. Give them the blades. Hell cannons are so annoying to deal with. If you have quite a few of your own cannons, they will kill the hell cannons relatively quick. But the problem with the hell cannons is like what you saw earlier. Dawi infantry is relatively tight packed and relatively dense. So when a hell cannon shot hits them, it causes ludicrous damage. And what's weird about that is I'm pretty sure the hell cannon causes, yeah, it's magical ammunition, and Dawi have innate magic resistance, and it still beats the crap out of you. And the thing is I'm playing on normal battle difficulty. So like, I don't know. It still just absolutely beats the crap out of you. It should be negating about 25% of its damage, but I think that hell cannons do more damage when you have more units piled in closely. Some stuff does that, like spells. Spells cause like a whole lot more damage when you have a more massive unit piled in closely. Unit size, I think, is just large. Hell cannons are the best unit in the game, hands down. They're okay. They're fun to use as the player if you get time to fire them manually. They're not bad. They're really annoying to fight against because for the AI, they're overpowered. Like, they hit you every time and they cause tremendous damage. Damage that they would not give you as the player. And what's weird is, like I said, I'm on normal. They shouldn't be getting any like buffs or anything, but I swear they do still. Like, you give the AI a hell cannon and they get some kind of buff out of it. Alright, we're going to take the extra cash and oath gold. That was a huge fight. That was fun. But our Dawi powder and steel held against the wave of chaos. And we'll have units replenishing. We lost one unit, which is kind of crappy, but not the end of the world. Like, we can overcome that pretty easy. Yeah, and see, we basically brunted that entire chaos invasion right there in that battle. Now they're in trouble. Because they spent all their strength getting through Kislev, and then they died in such huge numbers at that bridge that now we can take them.
Master of runecraft, Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Got a few of my units here that are still replenishing. I guess it sent these guys in. I did have all 3 armies replenished. It looked like only 2 armies were coming in as reinforcements.
Vengeance!
Honestly, I'm just gonna... Well, I'll auto-resolve it because I can probably get another Slayer here. It won't be that big of a deal. Yeah, they killed off a couple of my giant Slayer units. The cash.
Rune Lord.
Let's push up to this point.
I up. By the fort, father.
Pull all these guys in. I'm gonna take away more of my Slayer units again. Not a huge deal. I just want to stop chaos right here, right now. No more.
I'll get on it.
That is my objective. And then I'll take these armies back and, you know, grab some more units.
The axe thirsts for war.
And that right there is how you stop a legendary chaos invasion. Psychology. I don't know if any of these units need immune to psychology. Charge bonus would be nice with the physical resistance. Okay.
Moving.
All right.
Onward. Got then.
Armed and ready. Vengeful Rune Lord.
So the Chaos Invasion was stunted and stopped.
Aye. Getting out of here. Master of Runecraft.
But now we need to replenish these armies. Missing a couple of units in a Dawi Trooper Wheeler's army. Could probably use the Giant Slayers in this army. I don't know, I don't want too many Slayers in an army. Got the artillery. You know, we could use that Master Engineer in that army. Yeah, we'll put the Master Engineer in that army, and then we'll just grab one more Iron Thunder, because they're... Well, actually... Maybe we grab another artillery. I don't know. I don't want too much artillery. Let's just grab another Iron Thunder. And then in these armies... This army does need some Slayers. We can grab those. I'll grab one of each.
Summon me.
And that army is full at the moment. Awesome.
Armed and ready.
Beards and beer prevail. That's right, Butterscon. We got it. Took him out. Now, again, that was not Archaon's entrance onto the stage. That was just kind of the precursor invasion that comes a little earlier. But still, it was on the legendary setting, which means that as many of them as it can spawn, it's going to spawn and send them after you, which I think it's fun, honestly. You can set your campaign settings however you want, as long as you're enjoying it. But man, I think it's fun whenever you really bring in a huge Chaos Invasion. Like, it just feels more like story driven and stuff, because, you know, the end times, everything, right? You imagine it being just this apocalyptic invasion of armies. And so I like that. Like, I kind of think it makes this more fun. What do you all think? How do you like to mess with the chaos settings? I like it on the basically near apocalyptic levels. Let's see here. With Pure Beard, and then we'll throw one on Wallbreaker. And carry a big stick and Cinder Blast Shell. Blade, Foe Seeker, and hit points. Alright, let's see here. Dementia, Vampire Slayer. Two skill points here. Woundmaker and Scarred Veteran. Boy, we got some serious
For the wisdom of
we got some
the Lair.
serious skill points from beating down that Chaos Invasion. That was awesome. There we go. We defeated the initial Chaos Invasion. And we've defeated the Druki down here, the Darklands,
The dwarfs need me.
which means I can start moving back west with Grombrindle towards the Badlands. And I've got my other army that was moving
My axe
with
thirsts
speed
for war.
towards the Badlands.
Go then.
As much speed as I can make for a Dawi.
The Slayer in me is dead.
And I need to move Ungram up here. I'm going to try and combine these two armies. Keep some of the good units, get rid of some of the others. Alright, there we go. Imagine how devastating the Dreadquake Mortar would be. Who had the Dreadquake Mortar? Is that something that Chaos Dwarves, or is that like a Skaven thing? Is it Dawi? That'd be awesome. Dreadquake Mortar, it sounds cool. I need to go look into some of the older tabletop minis to just see some of the stuff they had that never made it into this game. And sometimes I'll bet you that's some of the stuff that ended up being the DLC. Like, I'll bet some of the people were predicting the DLC because they were able to go look at tabletop units that hadn't made it into the game yet, and then look and see what, you know, might make sense.
Honorable ally.
They want a payment to join their war against the trees, and I'm not doing that right now. I want to try and consolidate my power at the moment. Because Archaon is coming. And when he comes, it is going to be even more savage than what we just saw. Considerably more savage. Right, Shug. I'm going to send Shug up here to Beckhoff.
I'm going.
His Master Engineer's got a skill point. In this army, let's go a little bit south. That Vampire Uprising again that we'll need to deal with. Through Baragvar. So got quite a few turns before surrender there.
I am the White Dwarf.
Was successful. It was successful. I didn't mean to, but it was successful. Black Crag. Let's build it up. I finally got a little bit of cash to spend at some of these places. I need to build the Throne Hall. Doesn't do a whole lot, but I like building the specialty buildings. Alright, Ungram can finally meet up with this army. I want to keep these Iron Breakers. You know what? Let's snag those hammers while we're at it too. Then I'm going to kick those units.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
So he's at Red Eye Mountain. I don't have any artillery in that army, but I think I'm gonna kick the hammers, honestly. Oh, let's just go with 2 less Giant Slayers, and then we can get some artillery into that army. I can't get it from here, but I can do it on the global. Grab a couple of cannons, probably. There we go. So that'll get Ungram's army kitted out. We'll be kind of stretched for my... Oh, there's another Chaos army. Can see him there.
You may gaze upon my glory.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to gaze upon your glory.
My skill.
Definitely appreciate it.
By Sigma's will.
Finally, some trade agreements that we've badly needed.
Now, friendship is more valuable, as you say, sir.
War Groves are not really interested in trade.
I am grateful.
There are the Howlers. Okay. There we go. That helped. Boy, we got some money now. Moot's gonna have another rebellion. We still got vampires down here at Grinstadt. Or Grinstadt. There is Done says, I'll be interested to see if the Chaos Dwarves have the big helmets they had originally. I haven't seen their models. I'll have to go look. Really? How did the Druki get another army here? They had to walk like straight past 2 settlements from Emmerich to get back up there. That is so stupid. Emmerich, dude. I left you with one job. And it's a job that should be well known to High Elves, to kill Druki, and you couldn't even get it done. Come on, Emmerich. How am I supposed to trust you to get anything done here?
All here are honored dwarf.
Alright, so Thorek is allied with us. That'd be cool to confederate Thorek, because I'd love to have him. He's a really fun legendary lord. Cetra doesn't serve. That's right. Someone had a pretty good meme of Cetra on my Discord today. It was a picture of him, like, serving a tennis ball, you know, and then, of course, he was shaking his hand like, no, you know, that's not okay. And then the other picture was him using a ruler because he rules, and he liked that one. He approved of that one. It's pretty good stuff. This is going to be a Pyrrhic victory against one of their armies. Like, I don't know what kind of warpstone the AI is sniffing here, but yeah, no. How come I can't give the garrison army to the AI? That's irritating. Sometimes you can give your army to the AI, but like when it's the garrison army, sometimes they don't let you. It's so weird. I'd rather the AI just control it so I can focus here, but... Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure what warpstone they're smoking here. They're getting wrecked. There were 2 more chaos stacks apparently hidden somewhere else that we didn't catch. Now they're after Shug, but I'm pretty sure Shug can make it to Beckhoff, and he's already right here where the garrison can help him. Senshi, thanks for being here tonight. Good to see you. I do not like all this forest because that is very, very bad. So I don't remember seeing a lot of forest on the map.
Thunderers! War of vengeance!
There's just no good place to deploy on here. It's actually right across here is probably better than else like that. I mean, at least they have to cross the open here a little. Artillery right there. Alright, let me see here. I got my Mountaineers. Plug in my headset here in just a second. Second here, folks. Thanks for the sub. I'll try and get to your name here in just a second. P Plusnum. Thanks for subbing. You're here tonight. Thanks for joining us. Let me get that plugged in. Does ranged fire go through the trees? There's some effect. I don't remember they changed it, but I think you can shoot out of the trees better now, if I remember right. But shooting in, like, is covered. I don't remember. I think I could shoot out of them okay. How did they make that change? Do you all remember how they did the change? Starman! You mad lad, thank you for the 20. Appreciate the massive support, man. Thanks for always being around. How's life going for you? You ready for Christmas? I hope you are about to have a good Christmas or holiday or whatever it is with your family. I know I am, and I am very excited for it. I love this time of year. I don't know. Like, I know it sounds kind of like goofy and old-fashioned or whatever, and I guess it kind of is, but like, I guess it's just me getting old. Like, I am just really happy when I get to have some extra time with the family. Of course, they have a hell cannon. Of course. Left some of my units over here. How brilliant. Of course, the hell cannon goes and hits something huge right away. Cannon, so their hell cannon is in range. Let's please kill it. At least that Chaos Knight's getting wrecked. That makes me feel a little better. Yeah, thanks, Starman. Hope you're ready to have an awesome holiday. You too, James. Appreciate you a ton earlier. You're insane. Both of you are insane. Pretty sure it was that missiles shoot through trees within 20 units of their position. Well, that would be cool because then it means you could make sure and set up good on the inside of a forest. And then you would be able to shoot out of the forest effectively. Whereas, you know, people trying to shoot into the forest would have a little bit more trouble. I'm going to just halt right here because we got some units charging towards us.
Hit them! Strike out! For the ancestor gods! Put those dwarfen legs! Moving out! Nothing
go.
can stop us!
That's my garrison army. AI is kind of overloading me over here. It's not great. I'm a little out of position, and then I didn't have these units positioned properly in the first place. And let's send some help over here to this right flank with that Thane. He's getting overwhelmed right now. Once we finish shooting up some of these guys in the middle, I can turn the attention of some of these guns to help. Let's fall back a little bit here, let my Iron Thunders do some of that work. I'm not near as concerned about what happens to my garrison army. It's far less important to me. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we beat those guys back. I can now reposition these Thunderers.
Axes out! Aye, as you command! Organ gunner! Thunderers! Move! Plow through!
Let's come back to some Chaos Warriors.
For the ancestors!
My Iron Thunders will put those guys out of their misery. Meant to bring both of my gyrocopters to bear over here. Gotta get into these fights over here. Break them up.
We demand blood! Kill them! Gyrocopter! For the ancestors! Understood! Charge!
Start shooting in there and see if we can get my Thane out of trouble. I'm gonna give him a little bit of protection. Kill the melee defense with a smoke bomb.
Attack the earth!
Let's get in there and save our lads. Alright, now, on the other side of the battle, what's going on? My garrison. Some of my units got beat up, not terribly surprised.
A worthy order!
Again, doesn't really matter what happens to these units.
Strike out!
They were more of just a distraction in this fight anyway. Chosen with great weapons. Well, no wonder it's putting up quite the fight. But my Iron Thunderers held out surprisingly well considering what they were up against here. Chosen with great weapon is no joke.
Lord, ready axes! For the ancestors! That's an order! Attack!
Get in here and put these guys out of their misery.
No shoddy contraptions here!
Our Iron Thunderers do good AP weapon damage, so we should be able to tear a hole through those. Chosen. That's going to cause the chain route we needed. According to Reddit comment, projectiles can go through trees for the first 1 to 1.5 seconds after having been fired. Interesting. So I don't know the speed at which they move, but that gives you some flexibility. Fire out of cover. They have a spawn, don't they? Oh no, it's a Hell Cannon.
Unite!
Had that last Chaos Dawi right there that we just beheaded. Well done. Anyway, thanks Starman, thanks James, appreciate you guys. Thank you everybody else who joined in tonight. I am actually out of time for the night. Been 2 hours, we had a good time. Action-packed episode. We killed a lot of Chaos stacks here. I think there's still one more that we'll have to deal with on the next episode. That'll leave us in a good position to kind of get prepared for the real imposing Chaos invasion that's eventually going to be coming. Kind of like we faced in our Empire Guns campaign. Of course, on that one, we had even more OP guns. Yeah, thanks for joining tonight. I will be back probably Thursday with more stream. I don't know what kind of stream I'm going to do yet on Thursday, but keep an eye out for it. And then, of course, you know, following Christmas, I'll be back to streaming like normal as well, too. So next Tuesday is probably the next time we'll see the Dawi Thunder campaign. So again, if that's what you all want to see, that's probably the timing you want to catch it on. Anyway, HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I will see you all next time. Thanks.